What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of G Nation Inside Sports. Today's episode is the True Big Blue podcast. What is going on, fellas? It's been a while. I've had a hell of a week, great week, with family and friends and loved ones that I haven't seen in 2 decades. So, pardon me for the absence and not making videos, but I've been spending some much needed time with some family, man, and just sometimes you gotta get back to the basics, man, and just go back to your day ones, man. You know what I'm saying? And just purge yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, so to speak. You feel me? But what's going on, my guys? Thank you guys for being here. Let me go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the chat. Everybody, Mr. Dallas Schwartz, what's going on, my guy? Nimmer, what's going on? Tommy, for one, Tommy, what's going on? The best live channel out, real. Okay, that's what's going on. Appreciate that, my brother. Thank you for all your support. Nothing much, bro. Can't wait for camp to start. The lines are reloaded with new talent that are used to winning. No longer will the line be anchor dragging down the aspirations of the team. Go Big Blue. Facts. Lou, Pat, and Joe, the three wise men of New York Giants football. You damn right. You can say that again. Tell them again, Mr. Schwartz. Appreciate all the support, fam. What's up at Tommy? Coach Ed in the building. Peace and blessings, my brother. Salute Lou in the chat. Appreciate that, my brother. What's going on, Taj? Taj in the building. Hardest working man on Twitter, yo. Durant Osmond says, sup? What's going on, my brother? Nimmer. G Lay with J Lay, bro. I sent you the link in Twitter, man. You supposed to be here right now. You feel me? Niggas left me out here solo and shit. It's all good. I know my man Pat probably busy right now, but he'll get on. Wales in the building. What's going on, my brother Wales? Coach Ed says, peace, Dallas. I'm good. Thanks. How are you? He says, Wales, respect. Coach Ed, who are going to root for the NBA Finals? I'm leaning towards the Celtics. I can't root for Boston, man. I'm a New York fan through and through. I can't go against the grain and cheer for Boston, fam. Dallas, Nimmer, Tommy, Duran, Coach Ed, Taj, Jay Lace up, fellas. Stay in the building, aka Mr. Joe Morris. What's going on?
Luke? What's going on, everybody?
What's going on, my brother? Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yes, sir. Should I be waiting?
What's up, Coach? Man, I'm behind on the chat. Peace, Jay Lay.
Oh
Big
yeah.
Blue for Life, 57 Ortiz. What's going on? How's your week been so far, Jay?
I mean, shit, I've been cooling, bro. Just working. Took off. I took off Monday, so I had to working all the way through till Sunday. But shit, just chilling. How about you? Your brother came home, huh?
Facts, my nigga.
That's what's up, bro.
Facts.
I mean, welcome home. It's always good to get out of that place, man. For real. I don't wish that on nobody.
22 joints, my G.
Oh shit!
My baby, bro. He went in
Oh,
at
the youngin.
15. He went in at 15, came home at damn near 38,
man.
my G. Yeah.
Well, he home now, man. You know, start
Shit,
making
real.
memories.
It's already doing it. Crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I knew y'all was gonna be off for a minute. I talked to Pat, and he was like, "That your brother came home." I was like, "Oh yeah, he gonna be chilling for a minute."
We didn't travel and anything. It's
Yeah, you
every day we lit. You can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah. Shit, I'm gonna take a shot for your brother then.
so you gonna take a shot from my brother.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh man.
Yo, it's locked.
Salute to your bro.
He said, salute to my bro. Hold on. I gotta take that with you, cuz.
Oh,
What you got going on there? Yes, sir.
that's a little bit tequila.
Yeah, Yeah, them little stinky boys.
It's that Jack.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes, sir. Woo.
That's the way you start off stream.
Yes, sir. Taj in the building. What's going on, man?
What's good with y'all, man?
Chilling,
Why'd
man.
I do that with you just now?
I know, right? Look, I'm a bad influence.
You guys have a new record for us, 12-5. Well, let's just say the hell with it. 13-4 out this bitch. No, let me
I know, but
nah, I really think we can go 11-6, and I'm glad you brought that up in the chat because not only is this stream about our record being a good record, the New York Giants will definitely win the NFC East this season. Now, people can go ahead and get mad and kill me in the comments. People can say all kinds of crazy shit and make all kinds of weird statements, but I'm telling you right now, the New York Giants are definitely winning the NFC East this season. Shout out to my boy Pat, my partner. This is my co-host right here, Big Pat Sports Talk, the merchant, the guy with all the merch on YouTube. But he made a video I think it was 2 days ago, talking about the games that the Giants are supposed to win, right? And he broke down those games that we should be able to win. Games that on paper you look at and say, oh yeah, that's a dub. Now, in the last decade or so, we can't seem to win those damn games, right?
yeah.
It's a whole new regime. It's a whole new energy in the building. It's a whole new play scheme, whole new level of competition. There's more young guys in there. There's bodies flying, people fighting. The coaches are actually teaching. They putting these guys through military type drills. I'm telling you now, if I was ever a gambling man, which I'm not, my money would be on the Giants this year. I'm telling you, bro. The Giants are going to win the NFC East, and we might win a game or two in the playoffs. Now, I'm not going to jump out the window and say we're going to win the Super Bowl or no crazy shit like that. But we're going to make a name for ourselves this year. We're going to turn it around this year. And next season, when we start the season, everybody's going to be picking us to win the Super Bowl. Mark my words on that shit.
I mean, that's so fucking much though. I can see us
Let's
having a
go,
real
Lou.
good. I can see us having a real good record with this schedule that we got. But like Pat said in the video, like we just need to win the games that we need to that we're supposed to win. And then I mean, if we can get a couple that we're not supposed to win when they don't see us coming, then I mean, but I mean, I was pumped last year, you know what I'm saying? But you're right, this is a whole new regime. This is a whole new squad. We got youthful players. But I mean, shit got to click, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it looking like it is, but it's easy to do that in t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? We was just talking about the underwear Olympics, and look what that did for Trayvon Walker. Now, are they fools to draft him off of that?
Yeah, that's a wait and see right there. We got to see what he do out there in Jacksonville. But
that's my point. To bring it back to us, we got to wait and see, man. We got everything in place. Everything on paper and on this screen looks sweet. But we got to bake this motherfucker first, though, before this cake turn out real nice.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. If we stay healthy, we got a hell of a chance because I think that's really what's been holding us back the most is health.
Health and coaching.
Like, we lose all our players and then expect people to create sugar out of shit. I don't understand it.
But for some reason, we don't even know.
I don't understand it. Like, you can't name teams that lose everybody year after year after year, especially with bad coaching and bad scheme and bad drafting.
Exactly.
For real.
It's like, what do you expect? What are you supposed to do? Like your starters are, that's it. If you lose your starters, that's it.
Yeah, and a main factor is all of our coaches now are coming from winning situations. Our last few regimes, they weren't really coming from winning situations. They weren't doing good, so they got booted out, and we got them. It wasn't like they were trying to further their career. Wink wants to be a head coach one day. Obviously, Dayball is a head coach now. He went from offensive coordinator. Kapka, he's went from QB coach to offensive coordinator, and they all come from winning programs. So I mean, that is a very promising sign. But like I said, you got to bake this cake first.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to go ahead and before I forget, shout out our other co-host, man, third founder of the Big Blue Crew,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Joe. Prayers out to you. He actually reached out to me and told me he will be calling me soon. So that is very, very good news. Very glad to hear it.
All right.
Good to know that my boy is coming around, man. Y'all keep y'all prayers up for Joe. He will be back making you guys laugh and making me say pause
Man,
in no time.
I've been writing them.
The
I've been writing them
the
on
gulag.
Twitter.
Right. The
So,
gulag misses him.
Yeah, the
Shit.
gulag's
We
gonna be
need
back.
some rated R comments around here.
man,
But let me hit some of these comments up real quick. Tommy says he has a question. Does college film do anything with the process of picking talent and deciding who to take? Because one YouTuber, oh Lord, online Big Blue claims that college doesn't matter
Oh,
and how talent come in. Okay, now to that I will say this: I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about another content creator. I don't know the man personally, so I'm not going to speak on what he's saying. But I am going to speak about the scouting process and the drafting process. The general manager is the guy who generally does the drafting. Okay, he consults with his coaching staff, what their ideas are, who they want, who they would like, and what the possibilities are if they can't get that guy, who would be the next runner up, things like that. Now they have guys under them, the scout team, the guys who actually go out to the colleges and watch these guys and take notes and take film and bring it back to these guys. So 9 times out of 10, your GM isn't traveling to all these colleges to look at these guys. They're watching film and they're reading notes and they're hearing discussions and ideas from their staff. So if college doesn't play a process in picking talent, uh, that's just ridiculous. Now, again, I'm not going to sit here and talk about another person that makes content because I don't know the man personally. But if you know the process of scouting and drafting and grooming talent, and film is definitely a part of it.
That's why you watch film. You have to watch film on players to decide if they can fit the damn scheme that you're trying to bring in. Why do you think we drafted a Wandale Robinson before we picked the George Pickens or one of those bigger receivers? We already have a big receiver. They found out that Robinson fits exactly what Kafka wants to do in the passing game if we can get the blocking. That's why we drafted Evan Neal in the first round. Hey, we need to get after the quarterback because maybe Bradbury is going to be leaving us. Well, he is going to be leaving us if we can trade him or not. Hey, let's get Thibodeau and get after the quarterback to make sure that these DBs are not left out there on islands for too long. You do drafting. When you do drafting, you have to scout because there wouldn't be a need for a GM if it was that easy. The owner would just do it.
yo,
The
what's the
owner would
point
just pick the
then?
players, be like, "Hey, we like him, pick him, and make it work." So
Oh,
that's nonsense. I believe he's just a little bit angry because the whole Willie Beam and Malik Willis train derailed him.
yeah.
Which
never mind.
which was him just playing the game and getting views because of people who were
Clickbait,
in love with
yeah.
Malik Willis. So
They
that
do
was
anything
basically he
for clout.
clickbait his way through the whole draft process, which I can't blame him because y'all ate it up. Me, Lou, and Joe on record saying I wouldn't touch that dude in the first round. And guess what? 32 GMs decided they weren't going to touch him in the first, the second, and almost 32 decided to not touch him in the third. I told you guys that dude was a major
We told
project.
you. We told
This
you.
is a major key.
Why
Major
do you think I
killer.
want to? Why do you think I want to become a scout? I told you guys about Malik Willis before the draft even happened. You guys were saying that, hey, I want somebody that could uplift the whole team, could put the team on his back.
He's
I
not that
told
guy.
you, right? I told you that dude threw double the amount of interceptions, had 4 fumbles, and lost every game against FBS teams.
Who wants some lollipops?
Right. That's what scouting does.
He's the good ones, though.
So you mean to tell me you want to take a guy as high as 5 that couldn't be the FBS team? Oh, he was at Liberty. He didn't have people around him.
We're not even gonna do that. You go call somebody out the woodwork. I don't even want
Yeah, I mean that's what scouting does. Why do you think what's going on, Tudo? Why do you think they got the 2 kids from North Carolina?
Right.
Mhm.
The boys already
They
had
played,
chemistry,
yeah, they already
and they
had
was role
chemistry
Each
great.
together.
other.
Yep.
Right. They already had chemistry with each other. And if we want to have a good run game, let's say Glowinski turns out not to be what he was.
Say it again, Deception.
Right.
Say it again.
But you put those two North Carolina boys together, guess what? They may turn out to be good pros because they're so used to playing with each other. They know the ins and outs of what they're supposed to do.
Hold up there, brother. Hold up there. No lemon needed.
I feel left out.
Gotta get you some.
My brother.
Too late to go to the store now. But you got to scout. That whole comment to me was just childish, and it's a little disrespectful to the people that actually go out there and do all those scouting and being on the road all those months
All the
away from
Missing their
family
families
scouting.
and being away from their kids.
Right,
Yeah.
like
Big slap in the face to those guys.
Hey,
come on.
I mean, okay.
That
I
old
guess we
fuck
gotta
has no
think
idea
about-
what football is. He
think
must
about-
have been the water boy because
He
online
said
big
that
blue
old.
he doesn't
Well,
know what
hey,
he's saying
I don't
about
watch this shit
football at
no
all.
way.
Saying that Robinson
man.
ain't nothing. Well, damn it. What'd you
You
say,
saying
Jay?
You saw what I
Robinson's not
sent you,
nothing?
Jay?
He's saying
Yeah,
Robinson's
yeah.
not nothing because
I
he
don't
doesn't
watch this
believe
shit
in
no way.
scouting. He doesn't believe what this guy can do. He didn't scout the player. He didn't scout him to know that he caught 104 passes at Kentucky over 1,300 yards with 8 touchdowns with a
Shout out to the
quarterback that was
30
just
people viewing. Sorry, Pat. Want to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, man. Hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when we come out with another video. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, man. So any of you that want to subscribe and help me get there, I would greatly appreciate it. But back to you, Pat. Continue.
like he didn't do his due diligence on the player, and that's what he's basically just like a normal guy that has a YouTube platform when he's talking about football half the time, and he's I ain't gonna say he's a negative cat, but he always what do you call that, hedges his bets. He says something, and then if something happens, you be like, well, I did say it can happen. No, just stick with what you're saying.
He's a damn
just stick
liar,
with what
man.
you're saying. Everybody's mad because the dude's only 5'8". You know how many Hall of Famers are under 6 foot?
You know how much I don't give a damn. If you can play ball, you can play ball.
Right.
Man.
Steve Smith Sr. was 5'7", fourth quarters of 5'8", and he went up to grab the ball with the best of them.
And he was just at the practice. Yeah, he played that little weak ass joke, had me going. I'm glad I didn't text my group text and my person, like my homeboys and shit. I was about to show out. I'd have looked dumb as hell.
But look, at the end of the day,
but he's still helping though. He came through.
If you help the team, I don't give a shit if you 6'10" or 5'5". If you can help the team and you bring good morale, a good attitude, a good work ethic, and you're not a cancer in the locker room, and guys gravitate to you, and there's chemistry there, and you make plays, I don't see what the hell your size or weight means.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? So,
you
know, the media just be looking for shit to write about, and some of these content creators just be looking for a reason for people to watch their videos. That's why, if you notice, I don't make videos like a lot of people. A lot of people make videos about every little report that comes about the Giants, or everybody's making the same video about the Giants.
Yeah.
And I don't jump on every trend. I talk about the stuff that's important that people missed, the shit that people didn't see, the stuff people didn't hear, or I break news, or I give you insight into things from my perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I don't run with the crowd and just try to do what everybody else doing. I ain't never been like that. Not even in my apparel. Still to this day. I'm a grown ass man, and the fashions done changed numerous times, and now everybody wearing tight women's jeans and shit. So you think I went and bought tight women's jeans? No, my nigga, I can't do it. You feel me? So I'm not a trend follower, bro.
Speaking of that, having like, you know what I'm saying, not following the shirt. Even when I go out and like if I see somebody else that has like the same shirt, or even it's like sometimes the same shoes,
go change.
Because I try to get the most like different
exclusive
kind of color
shit,
or exclusive shit you can get. So if I see somebody else with that same shit on, I'm telling you I'm just like, man,
I gotta go change
the whole night, bro. If I'm already like out at the club, I keep a couple shirts in the trunk though, nice and folded.
What's funny is the dude's already proven a couple of people wrong. They say he was 5'8". He's not gonna be able to go over the top of him. Ain't Robinson 6'1"? Didn't he just go over the top of Robinson and bring in a touchdown in OTAs?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he
Robinson had
very
good coverage.
Sure
He had
did.
very good coverage. Very good coverage on that play.
He did, but he kind of
And he went over the top of him and grabbed it.
Mr. Dwayne Lowry says no licks, but the L is lit. Fire, more fire, more fire.
And the
Shout
ball,
out
you
to
mean,
Dwayne.
and the ball placement by Daniel Jones with that throw.
That's what I really
Thank you for being here, Mr. Dwayne.
Exactly.
Hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button for me, man. It costs you nothing but a
Right.
second of your time, bro. Help me out.
I feel like he did use his body to kind of and that throw the way Daniel Jones threw it. And people saying it was a bad throw, like he threw it down. That throw was to the back pylon. If you look at where
Right,
the pylon
it was literally
video,
to the back.
it was to the back pylon. So that was a great throw down and away from the defender. And he kind of just using his small size. He knows that he's little, throws it away, and he can just put his little arms out and snatch that little motherfucker in. He don't even got to jump up and get it.
Right, the
First
ball
of all, you ain't
placement
got to
was-
jump over nobody when you're running drag routes and things like that.
Exactly.
You don't have to jump over nobody. You're wide open.
The ball is leaded. The quarterback should lead the ball anyway to where it can just drop right in your hands as soon as you get to the top of your route.
Shout out to Tudo for the sports world updates. New York Rangers are
Man,
winning
Rangers,
6-2. Let's go. Let's go.
I know Brian Dable's in the game. Every
Big
time
Blue
he's
for
in
life,
Rangers
57
games, they
Ortiz,
always
my
win.
fellow Boricua brother says, yo, Big Pat, a.k.a. New York Giants pro scout. Let's go, Giants.
I wouldn't mind doing it.
We actually have coaching now. That's a big fact, Tommy. Coach.
What's up, Coach?
Hardest
Well.
working man on Twitter.
So I got a question for the chat and for the panel. Who do y'all think, with training camp and everything coming up here, what is in like 2 weeks or a week and a half, something like that? Well, anyway, who do you think is going to be the biggest standout out of the rookie class? Who do you think is going to be the biggest
The
standout?
Big Blue Crew.
What?
The Big Blue Crew is going to be the standout in the rookie class. Because me, Joe, Pat, Taj, G-Way with J-Lay,
Okay, we
Hit
suit up
Squad, Zion, Mac the Giants fan. We hitting you from every angle with the sports entertainment, sports media, sports news. I'm telling you, it's going down. We're going to be the highlight of the NFL season, boxing season, UFC, basketball. Everybody going to be coming to the Big Blue Crew to get their sports needs. They're going to be fiending for their sports news, and the Big Blue Crew got them like that bag of dog food, baby.
Hell yeah. Hey, and I did put up my first little video. Ain't been shit to talk about, so that's the only one I got, but it's my little introduction video. So, like and subscribe.
Make some shit to talk about. Talk about that nigga online, Big Blue, not
but
believing
what you
in
just
motherfucking
said.
scouts.
But like what you just said, you don't want to make shit that everybody be talking. I was about to do something on the wink shit, but I had the video done, but I had kids and shit yelling, my kids yelling in the background, so I was just like, all right, whatever, fuck it. And, went to go do some other shit. And then the next day, that's when everybody came out with, and I'm not whatever. I just, I didn't get it out. So I'm gonna wait till training camp. I'm gonna start dropping videos.
On you didn't get it off, sir.
I didn't.
Pause.
Oh,
yeah. G-Way with J-Leg. GWAYW/J-Leg.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to G-Way with J-Lay, Super Taj, Big Pat Sports, and do not forget Classified 3F with Joe. There are no secrets there. Y'all go sub up to Classified 3F with Joe. Can somebody please put his link in the chat?
Homie. The big homie, triple OG.
Lord of the Big Blue Balls himself.
Right.
What was that on CB4? You got King Kong balls. You got Y'all remember that movie CB4?
Cam in the
that
building.
movie was hilarious.
Hell yeah. CB4 is a classic. How has Daniel Jones looked so far since OTAs? I tell you what, he looks much improved, and this coaching staff is on his ass. Them couple videos that have leaked or that have come out or whatever, they sound like drill sergeants, and they got his ass on the move and looking up the field with 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah, feet nice and spread. Feet nice and spread. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Legs is not. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you know what though? They picking apart everything with Daniel Jones, and he's supposed to be this garbage ass quarterback. That lets me know that they fucking worry. They're worried. They see that he's putting in work, and they see that he's getting better every year, and they see that the team is finally catching up to what he's able to fucking produce. Give him a line, give Saquon a line, give him some. I mean, hopefully our receivers stay healthy, but shit,
So my quarterback getting coached, and you thought he's a punk.
man, I'm telling you,
He got
he
2
gonna
hands on the
he
ball,
gonna
sliding
humbly
out the
smack some
pocket.
people.
What the fuck?
I told the
Throwing
motherfucker.
dimes, nigga. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be lit this year, bro. All them haters
Yeah.
gonna be
And I
stuck
made a
with their mouth open, like, oh shit. Yeah.
I made a post. All them people that's
All
talking
y'all
shit
niggas
about
gotta eat
Saquon
crow.
and all these people saying that Wandale too little and that Danny can't do it and he's garbage and Saquon is injury prone and Joker is a rapper, not a football player. Stay your ass over there. Stay your ass over there when we start getting these
Stay
done.
on that side.
Well, I agree with everything you said except about the boy's flows. He need to stick to catching balls.
No, I mean he don't need to rap ever
His
in
bars
life.
is not up to par.
It's not.
I'm just
It's not.
saying.
It's not at all. But I'm just saying though, they when he start doing good,
I'm
hopefully
just
his
keeping it
play is
funky,
better
my
than
G.
his ball.
I'm from the birthplace of hip hop.
No,
I can't
Biggie's my
co-sign no
favorite
shit
rapper,
that's
and I'm
not
from the
kosher.
West
I
Coast.
just can't do it.
Well,
Yeah, I haven't heard one of them songs. I'm
No,
not
you don't want to hear
interested
it.
in
You
go.
ain't
yeah, it's
missing
not.
nothing, my boy. I'm telling you
one
right now.
I heard one
You
from a
gonna be
long
like,
time
what
ago, and that
is
was all I
this
needed
shit?
to hear.
I could
That
get
was
jiggy with this shit.
no, not at all, sir.
At all. I said, what you been chewing on the motherfucker? No.
Right. I
Be
had
some
serious
tuning.
doubts about that album, and I'm glad it's been confirmed. I'm not touching. I can't do it.
Hey, y'all
I
heard that
watch
new
them on the
Kendrick
field.
album? Y'all heard that new Kendrick
Who?
album? Kendrick.
I don't even listen to
Kendrick?
rap like that no more.
Yeah, I listen to the old heads when they drop new shit. And thank God they've been dropping new stuff here lately. But for the most part, I play the classics, bro. Because these dudes be mumbling. They be on promethazine, fentanyl, lean. Half the time they using made up words and shit. I'm like, dude, these motherfuckers need to go get a thesaurus, a dictionary, a goddamn English book. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, that's what I'm
Motherfuckers.
saying. Kendrick music ain't like that, so I'm saying you would like it.
Nah, yeah, I fuck with Kendrick. I fuck with my boy J. Cole, Wale.
It's more of a. It's
You know,
more. This album.
there's some newer dudes that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? There was some younger guys from
Pop
this
Smoke.
generation that was still carrying the torch. Facts, Pop Smoke. But for the most part, that mumble shit and everybody want to sing and I'm like, man, look, if you a singer,
Hey
sign an
yo,
R&B deal. Don't be over
hey yo,
here.
about Pop
You
Smoke.
know what
I
I'm
didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about Pop Smoke until after he died. And then I heard him. I'm like, damn, who this nigga? I was like, yeah, man, that nigga just died. I was like, God damn, man, this nigga.
Another Latino rapper who died.
Yeah,
Man.
I've heard of him.
I was like,
way
shit,
before he
nigga,
died.
you ain't even gonna be able to hear no more of his music ever.
Well, we can't keep Fat Joe the only one who done stood alive, boy. I'm telling you.
With his leg dance.
Fat Joe and Cypress Hill, the only ones who stood alive. All the other rap Latinos get murked off or die. Or I don't know. Prayers up for Joe. Get well, Joe. Content coordinator extraordinaire. Big Pat was good.
Hey, Pappy dropping them. Pappy dropping them informational videos too. Hitting you. Look, let me hit you with some knowledge. That's what the fuck Pappy doing.
Message.
Yeah.
I guess the people catch on sooner or later, man.
1 blitz, 2 blitz.
Hey. And I be like, what is that?
3, 4, 4, 3.
Red light, green light.
Put the quarterback off his feet.
Right. My records
It's the
looking
Angel
fine.
Kodo. What's going on? Shout out to your family, bro.
My record's looking fine.
Don't worry, the Giants will beat the spread all year long. Facts.
Yeah, I think they will too, Tom. It's like as far as making videos, man, I don't know. I just gotta stay true to myself, man. I'm not gonna do like the clickbait videos like everyone else does. And no, the videos that I make is like I'm truly observing what's happening. I'm giving my opinion of what's happening. So, I mean, hopefully they'll catch on.
Big Pat is like a 5-year-old, and I say that in the most complimentary way, meaning he's a sponge. He watches, he listens, he absorbs, he digests, and then he squeezes that shit back out nice and clean. and simple for you to
Oh,
see. You know what I'm saying? No, I said a
oh.
sponge. That was the whole analogy was based on a sponge, sir. If you'd have
You
listened to
said
the
you
first
said it
sentence,
too
there was
far
no
away
need for
from you
pause.
squeezed it out. You squeezing
Boy,
the
you
shit out.
stupid.
What are you squeezing out? What are you squeezing,
Oh.
sir? What are you,
You stupid.
yeah,
Oh shit.
you got to say the first word that you talking about at least one word before. You can't have like a 4-word gap and then start saying this shit. That's pause.
Tommy for one time, he says, watching film. Exactly. My gosh. I'm glad y'all back on live because other opinions are the worst.
Bro,
Well,
these
thank
people
you
be
Well,
for that, man.
stupid. They be
I
Thank
fucking
you.
stupid.
give y'all a special announcement. I got actually a 2-part series coming out. It's called Giants film reviews, Daniel Jones in the Red Zone. So I'll have that 2-part series coming out
Give me a short
starting
video.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
No.
No,
He
it's
had
actually
that
not a
Daniel
short
Jones
video.
red zone. Yeah, he had that Daniel Jones
I
red
can't
zone
wait to see how
film
you talk about this and
last
shit. I wouldn't have
last
nothing to
season.
say. We're bad. We're bad in the video. It's gonna be a short. I was like,
Kodo
Nah,
says the film don't lie, Tommy. That's a
but
fact.
Pat, you'll be able to
right.
do it though. You'll be able to
Look at
do it if
that.
anybody.
Film
Oh
is the
yeah, Coach
lifeblood of
said,
coaching and
yeah.
scouting. See?
It actually is. Man,
See?
film is everything, bro. That's why hey, that's why me and Coach get along so well as
Oh
well.
yeah.
All the
Coach watch film like a mug too, and
Yeah. I mean,
I
you
could
got
watch
to.
film all day, bro.
all
Like
the most
seriously.
legendary players do. All the most
I can eat
legendary,
a
all the
peach
Hall of
for
Famers
hours.
watch film, especially the defensive one. That's why I was so happy to hear Xavier Kenny when they said, "What's your biggest thing that got better this year?" This was his film study, because that's what's going to take him. That plus coaching, he already has the hard work and dedication, but that film study and coaching is what's going to transcend him to a perennial All Pro and be in the the status of safeties in the NFC or whatever position he's playing in the NFC East in the NFC period. Shit,
Shit, even Lawrence Taylor watched film.
When he
You
went to
damn,
gotta
sleep.
watch film to be
he was
good.
high when he did it, but he watched it though. Shit,
Yeah. He didn't
he
need to watch much, but at least he did watch some.
Shit.
stayed
When
up for
But
players
3
get
days.
film on you,
I
you can
know one
regress.
damn thing. He put a whole lot of goddamn footage on film for people to study. That's for
Yeah.
damn sure.
Right, right. But Deion Sanders, is not probably the greatest cornerback
Yeah,
of
he
all
preaches
time.
that shit. He
Watch
stands on that.
film
Yep.
tremendously. He watched film
Relentless.
15 minutes before the game. He in his uniform watching film on a receiver that he getting ready to play right before he go out there. Jerry Rice, a
Mm-hmm.
master at film. Tom Brady, a
Will Reed,
master.
Mm-hmm.
A master. Ray Lewis
Ray
a
Lewis.
preaches
master.
about it. Ed Reed preaches about watching film
Mm-hmm.
because if you don't watch film, how you gonna know your opponent?
Bruh.
How you gonna know
That's
your
why.
weaknesses?
That's why you see
Shit,
you
you
hear.
watch film in life. Go hang around a bunch of dudes and you just sit there and notice how a lot of these cats act. That's watching film.
People
Oh, I
watching.
already know what you're gonna do if this happens. You
Film is
ain't
a
gonna show up.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah, you watch film and throughout life. And I love sitting there just watching film, man. I could do that for days, bro. That's why I know I will be a pretty good scout. Because half the people that they drafted already knew why they drafted them.
Lou, what I'm
To be
concerned
honest
about
with you.
is that we
No,
don't
I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead.
is that we don't have a college scouting director. We need to hire one, bro. Well,
Well,
shit, with the
draft
draft that
season.
we just had,
Yeah.
Shit,
we don't need
damn.
one.
I don't know. I don't
Save
know
Only
that
about
reason
money.
why
that, man.
Shane will hire one is to give himself a break. That's the
Right.
only reason.
Jeff
And
in the
he's
building.
like,
What's going on? Sorry.
what's going on, Jeff? He's hungry right now,
Yeah,
so he'll
dude.
do that job willingly right
Shit.
now.
Oh, if it ain't the
Man, Joseph,
infamous,
get out of here, man.
if it ain't the infamous, the goal of offense is not always to score. Holy shit.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Shit.
Man,
They
have
don't
you
even
been?
want you in New
Miss me
England,
when
Joe.
I'm gone.
Right, like, have you?
Please
Have
explain to
y'all
me
been hearing?
what.
Yeah. Have y'all?
What was
Have
what
y'all
was the
been hearing
something special?
what's been going on though in
What'd you
New
say,
England in
Taj?
the OTAs?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
damn
yeah,
offense is mad as hell at him, ain't they?
yeah.
Good.
They like they can't even like set up they can't even like set up the OTAs right and everything. They can't even
Like
be prepared for that.
like the late great Bernie Mac said, fuck them.
Right. Yeah, Joe Judge not even wanted in New England right now, so they got to figure out the play calling over there. I guess
Bill Belichick gonna
If
take
they
over.
give that
McDaniels.
motherfucker the headset, it's gonna be trouble.
Bill Belichick gonna
Trouble.
take over.
Right. Him and Matt Patricia messing stuff up over there in New England.
Oh
Crazy.
my god.
And now he's getting ready to mess up another Jones, Mac Jones.
Another
That's
time.
gonna be that's gonna be
Man,
messed
bro.
up, bro. You do not
Does
like
he
the
not like
Joneses.
does he not like the name Jones on the back of on the back of their
Somebody
jersey or
named
something?
Jones hit his
Like,
girl in
damn.
high school.
That's gonna be one video. What if Mac Jones turns into a sorry quarterback? What they gonna say is all Mac Jones' fault, or is Joe Judge a part of that? We'll see.
Who is MJF?
Michael J. Fox.
Boy, you stupid. This motherfucker said Michael J. Boy, we old. We old as hell, Jay.
Right. Michael J. Hey, he was a shit in Back to the Future, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But if Back
I'm
to
not
the Future come
denying
on
that.
right
I'm
now,
just
I'm
saying,
watching.
but nobody knows who we talking about but us right now.
Yeah, nobody
Right.
knows who Michael J. Fox is.
Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is his
Man.
name.
Yeah.
All of that. Now I guess I am old, man. Shit.
Big
That was
Boss
my
Pat, we had a
shit,
long
bro.
Big Boss Pat, we had a long conversation earlier today, and I'm grateful for all your advice. Facts. Subscribe to Big Pat Sports Talk. Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you, Deception.
Yes, sir. Make sure you go do that. And classify 3F with Joe as well. Do not forget.
Right.
Well, Mama said foosball is the devil is of the devil.
Hey, man, you don't even want to get me started on that movie, boy.
That is one of the most classic movies I've ever
You don't
watched.
wanna get- Hey, y'all
When I
remember
say,
back when
Y'all remember that time, Bobby?
yeah, when I say that fucking movie will have you dying laughing,
Bro, your stomach, bro, cramps. 20, 30 years later, bro, cramps in my stomach.
man, I still remember the first day we watched that shit, man. We was back in Indiana, well, East Chicago. We
Yeah.
got Miller Pizza. That's when Miller Pizza had that good deep dish pizza. And our auntie gave us a movie because we always did it Saturday night. And it was The Water Boy with Adam Sandler.
cassette.
We put that shit in. Yep, on the VHS. That's how old we is. Man, when we put that movie in, right? When he put that movie in, when I say we was in tears, man, that movie was hilarious.
Y'all remember the time Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs kicked
Yeah.
Do you?
Bug dogs in the bourbon bowl, do you? Slap hands. Yeah,
Slap hands. I
slap
swear to
hands.
God, you read my mind. Slap hands.
Will you be my friend?
Get away from me.
Get away from me. He's the best thing since Joe Montana.
I mean, Joe Montana.
Yeah, Joe Montana was a quarterback, you idiot. I said Joe Montana.
Mama's wrong.
Joe Montana.
Mama's wrong again.
He said, no, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's right.
Abdullah, I'm looks like Mama's wrong again.
Man, guys, how was y'all day? Hot.
Right.
He's crazy for arguing with me about rookies who are amazing coming out of college, and it showed on tape. And he said it doesn't translate to NFL. I said that boy is crazy.
I mean, some players it does, and some players it doesn't.
What the hell
I
is
followed
that?
that joker a long time ago, months ago.
Can somebody tell me what the hell FOLM is?
I don't have no idea.
FOLM? Shit, I'm too old. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, all of us are. I don't know what the fuck that is.
FOLM.
Oh,
Fuck
film.
off, little man.
He put it. That boy is crazy.
Film.
He made him misspelled. Yeah, he misspelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
King Q36.
What's up,
Thank
bro?
you for being here, bro. Hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Lord have mercy, that Jack Daniels kicking in. And why starting to be real good. Yankees and Mets, number one. Rangers up 6-2. Giants about to win the NFC East this season. Watch Daniel Jones about to look like a different QB.
I hope so, King.
Facts.
Real
King
Letting
talk.
you
Blue.
know.
And if he
Letting
does,
Yeah,
you
it's gonna be a
know.
lot of crow eating on the YouTube
Oh,
stratosphere in the
hey,
Giants universe.
and
It's
I'm
gonna be a
and
lot
I'm
of,
And
and
when
I'll
he
be honest with you.
listen, when he does,
I'm
he
checking.
gonna be
I'm
able to
checking
walk through
shit.
New York City and hit him with the heavyweight champ.
Bro,
Woo!
I'm all in the
He's the king
comments,
of New York,
nigga.
What
man.
is
After
I'm
that.
telling you,
what
all
is
these
what is it,
motherfuckers that was
Pat?
talking shit, I got receipts. I'm telling you, I
Pat,
got
what is
screenshots
it?
and
What
motherfuckers,
is
bro.
it
I
that
wrote
Ric
all
Flair
this
used
shit.
to say? The alligator wearing what was it?
Oh,
You
there,
talking to
Limousine riding.
riding, jet
Jet
flying,
flying,
kiss
woo,
stealing,
kid stealing,
wheeling
wheeling
dealing,
dealing.
and it's hard to hold down these Gators shoes.
Woo!
Hey,
That's what Daniel
Ric
Jones
Flair
gonna
was the
be saying
man,
by the
boy.
end of the season, bro. I'm telling
Uh-huh.
you.
And I just want to see how these content creators do a full
Man, I
180, bro.
cannot wait.
I can't wait because it's gonna be funny. You gonna
I
see it
keep
too.
telling people, the
Gonna be
toes
a
that
whole
you
lot of
step
flip
on
flopping.
today, the
You're gonna be looking
toes
like
that you
fishes
step
out of
on,
water.
the toes that you step on today are still gonna be attached to the ass that you're gonna have to kiss tomorrow. I
Yeah.
keep telling people that, and they don't understand it. If you
Wow.
analyze that phrase, the toes that you step on today are still gonna be attached to the ass that you're gonna have to kiss tomorrow. Think about that shit.
I shot about 100.
I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be so funny in the Giants YouTube community when Daniel Jones turns it around on these people.
I'm
Because
all
what they
heads.
gonna say?
What are they gonna say, man?
What if that dude throws up 38
They're
They're gonna
touchdowns
say
or 35
they're
touchdowns?
gonna
So the
say, "Oh,
average at best
I
guy,
knew that he was. Of course he can if he
yeah.
has a good line." That's what they're gonna say.
Now
They're
what's
gonna
the
Man,
back
excuse?
you.
like,
Oh, look at the talent that he has
Of course
around
he
him.
is.
Oh
Of
man.
course he is. I
the
mean, what
time
do you
he has
And
expect? You
and
got
and
Brian
and,
Daboll coming from.
and when they say that, that's when I'm gonna do this.
What's up,
right.
Alex? Right. Just hit him with the face. Like, look, you see
Man,
this?
hit him with the.
I'll be right back, man. Yeah. I can't
Oh,
wait,
look
bro.
at the talent that he has around him. Like,
You see,
okay, well, like the
you see how mine's is completely ignoring them motherfuckers, just looking away. Like, I don't even want to hear the shit you niggas got to
I
say
don't even
right
want
now.
to hear
You
this
see how
bullshit.
Mines is looking at him like, you
Like, come
bitch,
on, bro.
motherfucker, you.
Like, really?
Come on, cuz. I knew you was gonna
like
do
the
that.
last time I checked, didn't like the Giants wide receiving core was like ranked like one of the worst receiving cores in the league last time I checked.
Yeah, they
So
were.
I mean, so you can't
Sound like
say
it
that
can't get any
you can't
worse.
say all that. They had talent and all that. Like you can't say that.
Yep. So that excuse is gonna be gone when they start busting ass. It just
I
we gotta see.
appreciate that, Tommy.
Cause I mean, it's not like we've shown anything, but if you know ball and you see what's going on and you're paying attention to what's going on, I mean, and this, the moves that the organization, from the organization to the GM to the coaching staff, you know what I'm saying, that the decisions that they've made and the way that they've strategized every single thing that they've done, nothing has been out of place. So I mean, how could you not prosper from that? You know what I'm saying? How
Y'all
could
see
you
that
not do
shit?
better? What?
See
No,
that
I
shit?
ain't. My shit
Man,
lagging.
you don't know shit.
Man, about to.
You don't know
Tell him
shit,
again, Taj.
JoJo. You don't
Tell him
know
again.
shit, JoJo.
The Tajmanian devil has spoken. Whenever you come out to Houston with those shirts you have in the trunk, we are going to be out drinking with fat booty thickums all over. All right, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey, there are those in Houston. I go to Houston
Oh,
frequently.
I already
Not
know.
for that. Not for
I
that,
already
but
know.
I see it.
I already know them thickums is out there. Baby. Oh.
The thickle.
Yeah. A lot of cakes.
Daniel Jones about to shut the whole media up. Joe Judge and Jason Garrett was holding Daniel Jones back. I agree with you 100%.
Yup.
Is that before you looked at the tape, Joe, or after? I don't know about that. We got to go look at the tape about that right there, right there. Right there.
Gotta go look at the tape. Like,
Rangers
do
might be
you
on
not
that
watch the
special
games,
run.
nigga? Like, come on
Right.
now.
You standing on the sideline, motherfucker.
Like, you the head coach. Like, come on now.
Joe Judge, Daniel Jones is a better QB without you. Right. If you
Pat,
really love him, let him go.
look, Pat Shermer wasn't even that good of a coach, but I mean, like at least with Pat, like a guy with Pat Shermer can at least like put Daniel Jones at his best potential. But you can't even do that. So
Pat Shermer played to Daniel
Hello?
Jones's strengths, and Joe
Oh,
Judge
my
wanted
son.
wanted Daniel Jones to play to whatever the fuck they were thinking, which I don't know what that
mhm.
was, but she was a shit show. That was it was.
At least Pat Shermer knows what offense is. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
he was trying to
You
at least
already know, Tommy.
capitalize on what you can capitalize on, and don't worry about the other shit. Just do what you know how to do, and then we'll move on from there. Let's not be doing all this extra shit and shit that he on, and he got to learn all that, man. But it looks like these dudes, like you said, they on his ass. They making sure you keeping both hands on the ball. The drills, the kind of drills that they're running, and the way that he's breaking out of the pocket, and the way that they're rushing at him, making sure he has pocket awareness, making sure he's keeping both hands on the ball. Shit, I don't know, man. I don't
Like
want to get ahead of
like
myself.
they're
It's like
actually teaching them those things though, like,
exactly,
which
they're
is
showing him things
they're
and not telling him
showing them
how
and
to.
teaching them.
Yeah, and not making him do what they say. They're showing them how to do the shit,
Right.
not telling them how to do the shit.
Uh-huh. Right.
Levant's in the building. If there's another fan fest, y'all need to come to New Jersey. When will
Yeah,
that be?
during training camp.
I already put it in the chat too, though.
Yeah, they had a fan fest last year. Like, remember when all those fans was running laps with Joe Judge in the parking lot?
He said, "Good night, brother." Let me find out. Raffaele speaking Italiano.
It's all love,
Tommy for
man.
one. Tommy, what's good?
Man, it's all love, man. Everything
Tommy,
good. What's good with y'all, man? I fucks with y'all, so that's why I had to come get on with y'all.
Yeah,
Maintaining,
yeah.
man. Appreciate it.
Man, you know what it is. To the man's comments earlier, he was saying that the coaching, the leadership. I mean, Jones, he got talent. The kid got talent. He could throw the ball deep. He got an arm. He could put it on, accurate. He
Yeah,
just
they
holds it
just
too
need to
long.
put him in a position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he holds the
yeah, he
ball too long. The
get
poor
that
play
ball
calling.
out of his
That
hands
play calling was
He,
horrible.
But
he
that's
second
coachable.
guesses himself. He
Yeah,
second guesses himself.
coaching.
yeah, the play calling was the worst.
Yeah, but see,
Coaching was
all of that is
worse.
coachable. You bring a new
Man,
scheme in there, you bring some coaches in there who correct the mistakes that he makes,
yeah,
and then you got yourself a polished football team. And that's
everything
what
was
we
the
were
worst.
missing. Good coaching. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That like the coaching was the worst for the past 4 years or so, 4 or 5 years.
Shit. I would say 5,
Yeah,
6.
yeah, and we had talent throughout them years. It's just too much about the fact that the coaching wasn't calling the right plays, third down, doing screens and dumbass plays and shit. So that's really what it is. I mean, Jones had chances to really shine. Receivers drop balls. He missed plays. He held the ball too long. But when you got poor play caller, man, that bullshit ass offense that they've been calling for fucking 5 years now. Well, Shermer did all right, but after
Hold,
Shermer, it
hold on.
really wasn't
Sorry to
anything.
interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt
So,
you, my brother. Wales says Joel is at 399 subscribers. Can somebody subscribe
Mm,
to the link on the comment right here and get my brother to
gotta give him
400?
400.
Please, man. This man been putting out videos for way too long, giving you guys insights and content. Like, come on,
factual.
fellas.
That's
Somebody,
factual information.
somebody get up there and subscribe to Classified 3F with Joe. Help my man's out. King Q in the building. What's up, King Q?
Yeah, I just want to talk about the coaches. Joe Judge and Jason Garrett was holding Daniel Jones back, and this the
Facts.
reason why.
Oh,
He's not a
both.
thinking dumb quarterback. Jason Garrett tried to make him like Dak Prescott. What
He tried.
Joe is a
Oh
deep
yeah.
ball thrower.
We
He's
ain't
not
that
like
type.
a
We didn't
goddamn
even have that type
motherfucking
of scheme.
yeah. That's not his strength.
Yeah, we didn't
So
have shit.
and then what pissed me off about Joe Judge when he made Daniel Jones run that goddamn quarterback sneak on
Crazy.
third and
Man, that was
motherfucking
so
14 or
stupid.
whatever.
Man, you
I
could
was
at
like,
least
I was
shotgun.
done after that.
Yeah, you
So
Yeah.
could at least did a shotgun on that.
That's why when I see people shitting on Daniel Jones, how the fuck you supposed to win with that garbage ass offensive line and shit
Man,
like that, and everybody was injured and all that shit? Come on.
yeah, that play calling was horrible.
Jesus
The
himself couldn't win
scheme,
behind that
everything.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
And then I see the media shit. Oh, Daniel Jones is garbage. The Giants should move on with Daniel
line.
Jones.
He
They had
had.
the proper pieces around him, and the freaking offensive play caller by Joe Judge and Jason Garrett. That's
You must
not
have been
his
watching
strength at
Adams
all.
videos. That was a
Oh
good
my.
impersonation.
I was looking at the video. I was like, man, I can't wait till Daniel Jones, and I believe he's gonna shut the media up
He
because
is.
you know, to your point, man. Like if you look back at the past 2-3 seasons, with horrible coaching, horrible play calling, the offense couldn't even get a first down. But then when you look at the games, it was at least each season we had like 5 games that we lost by like less than 3 points.
yeah,
Yep. We was
So
in those games. We was in
yeah,
there.
each season it was like each season we had like 5-6 games we lost by like
Yeah.
fucking 3 points and shit,
By
2-3
bad
points.
coaching.
Or
And
on
that's
some
bad
dumb
coaching.
bad
shit.
coaching.
Man, that play calling was horrible. Like for instance, with Titans, you see the Titans, they lost their playoff
Yeah.
game because fucking Mike Verbal wouldn't fucking take the ball out of Tannehill hand. Kept
I
letting
sent it
Tannehill
to though.
fucking throw the ball. Kept letting Tannehill
Yep.
throw the ball. And then the
I think
Cincinnati had a chance to win the Super Bowl if they would have had a different offensive play call. That last call they
Yeah.
had, they didn't have. They should have had max protection. If they would have had max protection, they would have definitely got the ball off and had a first down. But they had a shotgun set with nobody fucking blocking. That's why Aaron Donald fucking ate his ass up. This play calling, man, play calling matters, and that's the best
Yeah,
thing
play
he did.
calling do matters.
Yeah, it matters. It
That's why.
matters.
That's why. When we got the ball and Mike Hacker from the Bills and Chief offices, I'm telling y'all gonna see like a different Daniel Jones, man. It's
Right,
all about play calling and putting him in winning situations. Now with Sherman, he had him in some goddamn he was playing to his strengths.
right.
Why'd you see Daniel Jones start?
I
Why'd you
like
see the
that too,
offense
coach.
start moving more and stuff, especially with a better offensive line and everybody
Way
healthy and
better.
stuff?
That line,
Wow.
man, you got Thomas and Neal, you got Gronkowski, Feliciano. Man, you really don't need Lemieux. Shit, put his Zito back and forth in there. You know, it's
You
you
got
got
That's why when I see
competition.
people, oh, the Giants suck. They're gonna be the worst team in the NFC East.
nah.
I'm
All right.
looking at them.
All right.
I'm looking
All
at them.
right.
I was like, Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than fucking
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts, man.
absolutely. Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit. I think they're going to use Galladay the right way. They're going to use
Yeah,
Tony the right way. Robinson, he creates separation all the time, man. They're going to run the ball with Barkley. They're going to get a heavy set tight end, 2-3 tight ends blocking. That kid fullback Hall out of Sooners. I hope we keep him at
Man,
fullback. He could play the fullback and tight end. And he
all them,
blocks
all
good
them
and then he
third and
catches
short.
good. Yeah, he catches
Saludo,
real
non ci
good.
spende.
And I really think,
can we please start getting some positive Giants fans? I'm like,
yeah.
y'all so used to
They
Yes.
be
losing, y'all
hating,
starting to
yeah.
get that losers
And
mentality.
them
Y'all
players
know they
hear
hit
that.
My
Yeah, them
Giants
players
gonna
hear
finish
that.
like 6-11 and all that stuff. I'm like, come on, man.
Shout out
These
to the New
Yeah,
York
listen,
Rangers
guys,
for winning the
man.
game
yeah, the
again.
players hear
All they
that.
what?
Let's go
They
Rangers,
won.
man.
Yeah, them
Let's go
Rangers trying to get
Rangers.
someone. Them Rangers trying to get someone.
Yeah.
Them Yankees trying to do something too. Them Yankees,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yankees
Facts.
doing
Yep.
good. That's what I
yeah.
posted in the chat. Yankees doing good. Mets doing good. Everybody doing good.
Man,
New
New
York
York
is
is
starting to
back,
do good.
man. New York is back.
Except for
Yeah.
them Knicks. Them Knicks is
You're
trash.
right.
Come on,
Yeah.
son.
Don't
Come
get
on,
me
Facts.
son.
started
Come
on the
on,
Knicks.
son.
I'm a
Come
Knicks
on,
fan,
son.
man. I'm
Man,
still fucking mad as hell about the Knicks, man.
man. I thought the Knicks were gonna land KD, man, but fucking Brooklyn stole
Oh
him,
Lord,
man.
nah.
Cause he really wanted to go to New York.
Man,
And it was Kyrie that talked him into going to fucking Brooklyn. That was it.
And look, he regrets going to Brooklyn now. They keep going and losing the goddamn second round and stuff. Brooklyn,
Second round like a motherfucker. Damn near
y'all
first
supposed
round.
to be a
Nah, but the
championship
Nets ain't
team.
doing shit either. The Nets
only
ain't
Hell
doing
nah,
only
they
shit.
way
ain't doing shit.
only way KD getting the ring is on Steph Curry back. That's
Yep.
it.
I mean, he
Hey,
was. Hold on, KD earned that hoe. He
I
earned
was
MVP
Jerry
vote
say
both of those championships.
KD was the
KD earned
reason
it.
why they won.
Yeah,
hold
KD
up,
earned it.
hold up.
KD earned
DB
that.
from
KD
EP
earned it.
says, Bobby, it's
Well,
me, your daddy, Roberto.
Right. What's going on, Tommy? What's going on? Man, That's a
Guys,
solid
what
name.
James Harden got the hell out of
King.
Brooklyn because Brooklyn is a dysfunctional mess right now.
Yeah,
The
Harden.
players,
But nah, that
the
was
play,
Harden. Nah, I think that was Harden's move out of Houston because he down the street. He was here in Houston, and his whole move was to get out of Houston and to follow D'Antoni. And then they couldn't get him from Houston there because Daryl Morey, the ex GM for Houston, he's over there with the Sixers. So he was trying to get him there. So he had to get him to the Nets first, and then he got him to the Sixers. That was the whole move.
They may be trying to get Mike D'Antoni over there in Philly. I don't know.
I'm gonna be real.
I think if they don't
Peace
sign
out, Jeff.
Doc, if they don't give Doc the extension, they're gonna give D'Antoni that job. They're gonna give that. They don't want Doc there.
Definitely.
They don't want. Look, they don't want no
Peace out,
minorities
Steven.
at coaching. They don't want no minorities.
Well, I tell
I
you, Doc is coming back next year. He already said it.
hope so, but they don't have an extension
real with
for
you.
him.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think James Harden the same dude no more, man.
He too busy
James,
partying, man. Look, he used to be out here in Houston, bro. Like, we all plugged up. But anyway, that boy used to always be out here, man. Young Thug and them hit him up all the time and be like, hey, man, we're coming into Houston. Yeah. And then he'll just be partying all night. And then he'll have a game the next day. He'll be out till 7 in the morning, all that shit, drinking and everything. He'll do that like damn near every week. That's why he was so up and down. He was so up and down. You see the game that he had. What was it? Look, I'm gonna tell you real shit. You see when that boy lost in the playoffs to Golden State with 16 turnovers or whatever the fuck he had, all the damn turnovers. When we were up 3-1 and we should have won that motherfucker, but Chris Paul got hurt and all that shit. Man, that motherfucker lost that game that night, bro. He did his little press conference, my nigga, and then that nigga was in the strip club with the same outfit on, man.
Yeah.
Sweating do say.
Them motherfuckers missed 27 straight threes.
They did buy them wolf tickets.
Ain't worried about that ring, man.
That boy got he got that $40 million in the back of his Benz sitting there. And that boy, he said, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw the game. That's what it is. He's throwing games.
How you doing, Miss Ronnie? DJ's Miles.
Hey, but man, my question is to y'all though. I got a question. What y'all think about Breeze getting the first start? He's been getting first team reps. Breeze been getting first team reps.
Yeah, Beavers. Yeah,
he's
getting first team.
Because
he's the type of line. He's the type of linebacker that Wink Martindale likes. He believes that he can be of the C.J. Mosley type or the Queen type.
Right. Hopefully, he turn into
this is why when you brought up that subject, I went kind of hard. Film matters.
Hell
when you look at film on Beavers,
fuck yeah,
that dude should have been a 3rd round pick at the very least.
Yeah. I was looking at that. I was looking at his games and stuff, and Beavers is a fucking monster.
Couldn't no O lineman lock up on him. You see how he keep him off of him. He keep any O lineman off of that boy. Like his arm, his strength, he was keeping him off with one hand, just with one hand.
If you remember the game. Shout out to Classified 3F with Joe. He does the college, and we watched the Cincinnati versus Alabama game. He stood out. He stood out. He literally bench pressed.
He wrecked
the Alabama right tackle, which is a good tackle. He will be drafted in the 1st, 2nd round coming up. He bench pressed him with one arm and made the tackle on the running back with his other arm.
That's his game.
And
he
bench presses everybody
one arm.
He's sneaky fast. There are certain type guys that are not good at 40s. Jerry Rice ran a damn near 4.7, but when he got on that football field, nobody could catch him from behind, and he ran a 4.7 at the combine. So explain that. It's
Craig Mack in the building. Sorry, Pat. Hit that subscribe button for me one time, man.
Giants gonna win the NFC East. I'm telling y'all.
Right my first time seeing you in my chat.
The way that he closes in.
Subscribe button for me in that thumbs up
The way he
button.
closes in on space within like 10 yards. Man, it's fast, man.
It's fast.
And man, he closes in space.
Hold up, let me read some of these comments real quick.
Yeah.
New York Giants is the new mob and mafia, says Craig Mack. Thank you for being here, Mr. Craig Mack. I appreciate the support. Please hit that subscribe button. Ronnie Rivers, she says, hey, coach, total monster. Talal Monteser says, Knicks are trash. Damn it, man. Well, please subscribe to my channel to make up for hurting my team with saying that. Knicks need to draft good and have good general manager.
I'm frustrated with them right now.
Knicks haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah, the Knicks, man, they've been hurting.
Facts to love.
with Thibodeau. I thought they were gonna do better with Thibodeau.
They actually did, but Thibodeau has a track record of running his people into the ground.
It ain't
Look at the Bulls.
How about Derrick
the problem.
Rose?
You know what's
He
the
makes
problem?
the
You want to know what's the problem? Really, it's Julius Randle. You don't know how to
Man, Randall
stop
don't
playing.
ain't consistent. Yeah.
Hell no, man.
Nah,
And
they
then
need to get
team
Julius
ball.
Randle,
Julius
man.
How
Fuck
come?
that.
Randle.
How about
After they get the
when
money.
stopping in the game, the Knicks start playing better than when Randall's out
Julius
there.
Randle is the type of player where he needs to play in a wide
Have a
open
good night,
offense.
Mr. Waiters.
Yeah.
If he
Right.
has any type of structure, he's not going to take it well. If he has a
Right.
structural offense, if you give him a
Yeah, he
primary
wouldn't do good
role,
with
he's not
Golden
going to
State.
take it real.
He wouldn't do good with
Yeah,
Golden State.
he's not a number one option. Like
He needs to
for
go
the
to the
team
Kings.
have.
The Kings are all over the place. And those teams that are all over the place is like the Warriors that when they beat us in the first round, the Mavericks, when we had the number 1 seed, they're all over the place type team. But it can work. It can
Luka was
work if
tired.
people can shoot. And the Kings, Fox is starting to get his three together, and the Kings, they have a bunch of shooters over there. And Julius
Yeah,
Randle, he
Fox,
loves to
yeah.
shoot as well. So let him go over there with the Kings and play
Yeah,
that run and
please,
gun
please.
style. And he'll be good over there. But
I'd rather have Obi Toppin anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's not going to work well with Thibodeau because Thibodeau wants him to be like a Taj Gibson type player.
Shit,
And he's not that type player.
He got your boy Derrick Rose still kind of
Derrick Rose,
yeah.
Derrick Rose can take structure. Derrick Rose played with him already. Derrick Rose can play in any system, especially before he hurt his knee. That dude was next until you hurt his knee those 2 times in a row.
Derrick Rose, if he would have just dialed it back a little bit more, his career would have been a lot better, man. If he would
Hey, I got a story time for you. I got a story time for you. I was playing football on my high school team in Chicago. And we played basketball just to keep in shape for football. So I was like the 15 man on the bench, if you want to say. I was never getting in the game. A 6-foot power forward, that ain't gonna never happen. But we played against Derrick Rose in high school, and when I say that dude was the man, dude, that dude was only like 6'2", and I swear,
bro,
his head, chin, and chest was at the rim in high school.
Derrick Rose was jumping out the gym, Vince Carter style. He was
that dude was Russell Westbrook, but controlled.
2.0. Nah, he was way better than Russell.
He was better because he was controlled. Westbrook is
out
of
control. The chat is all caught up. Hold me down for a second, Pat.
I remember when the announcer said, "I want to go higher." Remember? When he said that?
Yeah. Man, when he went to the Bulls, I don't know if that was set up. More than likely, it was set up to let him go to Chicago Bulls. Derrick Rose for Chicago. They went over. I think he played with Memphis. I think with Calipari over there. They paid on them boys to go over there. But man, when I tell you that dude was next, if he never would have hurt his knee that first time, LeBron and them would have had a problem over there in Cleveland.
Oh no,
him, Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson,
Derrick Rose was no joke.
Yeah, D Rose was true.
And you want to know something that's crazy? Jimmy Butler would have been playing with Derrick Rose.
D-Town Jimmy, yeah, he from Texas, man. He be balling his ass
Jimmy Butler would have been playing with Jimmy Rose. If Jimmy Butler never got hurt, I promise you, they would have got at least one ring.
That Bulls thing,
early.
Yeah, with Carlos Boozer, Taj Gibson, Luol Deng,
right?
Guys,
Luol Deng, Kirk Heinrich was on the team, and then they had Ben Gordon one year. Ben Gordon never got hurt. It was Rose, Ben Gordon, Luol Deng, Kirk Heinrich, Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson, and Thibodeau just ran those guys to the ground because Thibodeau is the type of coach that he doesn't adjust and he makes his starters play many minutes.
Don't know how to adjust.
Yeah. And they got to play. It happened with the Knicks in that Atlanta Hawks game. I was pissed off, man.
Right, those boys were tired and they were.
That's what happened with Luka. Luka ran out of gas against Golden State. That's
but
why
Luka,
he had no juice.
Reason why Luka ran out of gas is because he was hurt the whole season, and then everybody started to depend on Luka again when he got in there. They needed Dinwiddie and that other guard to step up, and Golden State is just on a mission this year.
Oh, they about
Golden
to win
State is just
they
about to win it all. He about to get his fourth ring. He about to get his little MVP, and he's going to be considered top 10 after this year. But
I don't
Golden
know about
State,
top 10, but he's
going to be considered. I say he's going to be considered. I don't think he's top 10, but he's going to be considered because he has 4 rings.
Top 10.
I say top 15,
Top 15
20.
for sure. Top
Top
15.
15.
But since he transcended the game, they're gonna put him up there because he transcended the game. Because I mean,
It's
only
a
ones
puppy
that was
child
really
league,
doing,
though. The league puppy
yeah,
child. It's real baby
yeah.
food. So I mean,
The only one
shit,
that was doing
Jordan.
like
Look,
low.
Jordan averaged 60 in this game, man.
Oh, Jordan would have went nuts in this game.
Yeah, he would have
You
averaged.
can't hand check him.
I'm
You
telling
can't
you,
hand check
20
MJ.
points at the free throw line. He would have had 20 at the free throw line.
You thought
And
Kobe is? I mean, shit. If
he would have
Kobe
been
wasn't
dunking
in
on
old
everybody.
age,
Look,
if
it ain't
Kobe,
no defense. No defense
right?
at
If
all.
Kobe had his youth playing during these times,
Kobe
he would have
have
went
killed
crazy.
it. Oh, Kobe would have averaged 60. Oh yeah.
Just like
look,
LeBron.
Allen Iverson would have
Allen
averaged
Iverson.
60.
This would have been
Yeah.
Allen Iverson's time. He would have had an MVP by
Yeah,
Look,
Allen Iverson
look,
played in the wrong.
Charles
He played in the
Barkley.
wrong era.
Put Charles Barkley on the Suns.
Yep.
And he went
Charles
in one.
Barkley would have
Man.
ate because there were no big guys down there to challenge him.
Barkley was the LeBron James of the time. You know what I mean?
You know, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but you know who would have killed during this time? And he would have averaged
Patrick
a double.
Ewing, nigga, Olajuwon, everybody, anybody.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman would have
man.
averaged
Dennis
40
Rodman would have been
rebounds.
killing during this time.
Dennis
Olajuwon definitely
Rodman
would have
Rodman
been
would have
killing this
had
time.
every rebound.
Dennis Rodman would have averaged 10 and 30.
Man,
10 points,
easy.
30 rebounds.
30.
But you know, Barkley used to average damn near 30 rebounds and shit.
Yeah,
was a
Barkley
monster.
would have been an absolute monster.
Hell yeah. He would have dropped
Yeah.
30, 40 points easily. Easily.
Imagine Karl Malone and John Stockton during this time.
Oh man, this is their league. This is their league.
This is Allen
They gonna
Iverson.
kill it.
Allen Iverson played in the wrong league.
I tell you what,
Allen
the
Iverson
Warriors,
would've killed
the
it.
Warriors back in the day with Tim Hardaway, Chris
Sprewell,
Mullin, and
with
Mitch
Sprewell?
Richmond.
What?
Yeah, they would have killed too.
Sprewell.
They were averaging like 110 back in the day.
Man.
So imagine what they would have been averaging in this league.
Nah, it was
I'm
more. It
telling
was
you.
more like 115, 123 back then. They used to drop points back then because everybody was dunking on each other. Niggas was dunking on each other and shit. It wasn't no nigga, you shoot that jumper. Fuck that. I'm gonna come see you at the goal, nigga.
I'm gonna get
come
one more
punch on
basketball
your
question.
motherfucking ass.
I'm gonna ask you guys, how great would Steph Curry would have been back then?
Too much defense.
Then,
too much defense.
With the rules back then, the way they were.
Too much defense.
But do you think anybody could have came out there and stopped him from shooting
Too much defense. Just back then they used to.
I mean, like
you
got
if you didn't play defense, you wouldn't be on the floor.
I think he would have been good until he played teams of those East teams back in the day, like the Pacers, the Bulls, the Knicks, the Heat, because they had people that can guard on the perimeter. Sonics, they would have killed. They would have. I think the Sonics would have beat them.
Man, I don't know. Gary Payton would have locked his ass down.
That's what I'm saying. Gary Payton would have been out there locking them up.
Lock his ass down. I'm talking about.
Sean Kemp would have ate. Sean Kemp would have ate against
Draymond
Green. Draymond Green is good.
Right now, you could throw Sean Kemp about 20 alley-oops in the game.
Right. Sean Kemp would have ate back in the day, bro.
Shit. Sean Kemp.
I think he still would have been good, but I think he would have been. I think he would have been all right, but I don't think he'd be nowhere near what he's doing right now. I don't even think LeBron would have been doing what he's doing right now. LeBron still would have been good.
Nah, LeBron
would have had to adapt. He would have had to get himself a jumper because
LeBron
those boys.
He would have put up numbers, but maybe 4 less assists, 4 less rebounds. You know, maybe
something like
10 less
that,
points. You know, some shit like that.
When it came to playing teams like the Pacers and then when they had the Davis brothers and Rick Smith and they didn't mind getting 6 fouls.
Man, them Davis
you can go in that hole a couple of
they
times.
Used to be like Charles Oakley.
Remember
Charles Oakley?
Oh, you imagine Charles Oakley getting the hole of LeBron
with the Knicks.
Man, look, he would have
did that about 3-4
times.
I was a Knicks fan.
Start thinking.
Yeah, Starks and shit. Starks used to dunk on centers and shit. Yeah. That's the look.
It would be interesting to see though. LeBron still would have been great, but I don't know if he would have been.
But look, we can't true about LeBron. That boy LeBron, 50 years old, damn near MVP season, bro. This boy,
because you can't play defense.
Hey, LeBron had an MVP season though. If he had any type of team, oh my gosh.
If I'm 6'8", 265 and that's being modest, and I could run like a deer. And you can't hand check me, you can't do anything to me. Of course, I'm gonna have an MVP type season as long as I can keep running.
Well, I got this one for you. this new season coming up, put your money with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They're gonna win it all if he stay healthy. If they both stay healthy,
If they stay
gonna
healthy,
win
they
it
got
all.
a chance.
Tyrone Lue gonna win one. He gonna win him one as a coach. Another one, yeah. He gonna do his thing. Tyrone Lue.
If the Clippers stay healthy,
if they stay
got
healthy,
a hell of a shot because
Jackson, because Kawhi
Jackson,
gonna come back.
Kawhi,
Reggie Jackson,
Paul George,
Serge Ibaka.
Yep, Serge Ibaka. Yeah, them boys that shit, all of them got hurt this year.
Ibaka left to Ibaka play with
OKC, Toronto.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Ibaka
have a good one, King.
All right,
Ibaka switched up. He with somebody else. He ain't with.
I forgot who Ibaka with right now. That's the team to watch out for.
I thought he switched up. He was with the Clippers last. Yeah, he was with the Clippers last, but he giving depth somewhere else. I think the Jazz.
Oh no, he's in the Bucks
Ibaka
right
with
now.
the Jazz. Where he at?
He's in the Bucks right now. I'm looking at
the Bucks. He's giving somebody depth. Yeah, he's
at them to be back in it too. As long as Middleton stays healthy, they can beat anybody.
Shoot, with Middleton hurt, that's the reason why the Boston.
That's the reason why they got eliminated.
Yeah, Boston got hurt. There's no Middleton. Yeah, Middleton. He gonna give him 30 points, 20 for sure.
Mm-hmm. Because all they did once Middleton got hurt, all they did was focused on the Greek Freak.
Yeah, but I mean that was really their run. I mean, think about it. Miami was injured. The Sixers really don't have no continuity. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look, Joel Embiid got cheated for the damn MVP.
Oh yeah, they gave it to Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
Hey, Joker's nice. Hey, Joker's nice.
Yeah, Jokic is nice.
Joel had a lot. I mean, think about it. Joker didn't have two of his main players, Murray and the other kids. So it kind of balances out on losing people. But then again,
Nikola Jokic.
That's the team you have to watch out for too next year.
Embiid ain't had nobody. Embiid had Simmons not wanting to play all year long, and then he had fucking Harden coming fresh out the club trying to play.
Harden don't want that ring.
Hungover. He drank too much. That boy drank too much.
He's making so much money off the court now. I mean,
hey, James Earl Moan said John Stark would headbutt Curry.
He'll still be a Hall of Famer though. James Harden. He'll still be a Hall.
Oh yeah, he's a Hall of Fame.
I don't know shit about hoop. My brother, she was good at basketball, but I never really watched basketball. That's why I've been quiet the whole time. But I know one thing: that old school hoop would demolish this new school shit. Now, of course, if these new school niggas was back then, they would adapt and everything. But them old niggas was different, bro. They had the Jordan rule to where you get anywhere close near that hoop, you damn near sock him in the mouth when he comes to the lane. And he's still putting up 45.
I mean, to me, to your point, man, and to everybody's point, back in the day, your average player was a defender, was a real grit player, was a person that was doing something. These average players now, man, they won't even be on the team back in the day. They won't even be on the team.
And that's what hurt these new school teams.
Because
it'll be the prime players versus the whole team.
That's it, man.
Because these backups, all they trying to do is shoot threes and shit. That's easy for the old school defenders to defend.
Right.
That's it.
Especially if you go with old school rules. If you go with old school rules, they don't have a chance in hell.
Not at all.
But if you put the new school rules, then they got a hell of a chance to win.
See, look, it's different now with football. With football, it's different.
Yeah, I mean, people were saying football a lot softer than they used to be. But I mean, it's safer because
but it's some players though. It's some players in the NFL you could play back then though. It's a lot of players that can play back then.
I think Jamar Chase would have 8 no matter what era he played.
Oh yeah. Especially with his quarterback like he got.
Yeah. The only time he probably would have had a problem with Deion back in the
day.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah, Deion ain't letting nobody get shit.
Yeah, it don't matter. And then like Randy
Moss,
Randy Moss is gonna be.
Now I will say this.
Ooh, Randy should have won that Super Bowl, but our Giants spoiled it.
Yeah, you should have would have cut
him. But our Giants spoiled that. Man, I was hurt.
Asante Samuel dropped that.
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the game rooting for us, but I was like, damn, my boy Randy. We had him on ice.
Nah, but that nigga Asante Samuel, bro, he dropped that ball, man.
Yeah. It should have
I
been an
will say
interception.
this. I will say this about the new school receivers going back into the old times. I think half of them would drop out because they would get hit across that middle. And
Oh,
there's
they
no
wouldn't even
protection.
go
Oh
across the
yeah.
middle.
Oh yeah.
Half of
Look.
these receivers now won't even go across the middle.
Bro, they wouldn't even be
No,
on the
they
field because they won't
They
even
get
block when it's
injured.
running time.
They'll get injured.
They'll get injured like right off the bat.
Bro, they would get injured trying to block a DB because them
That's
DBs
what I'm
were
saying.
gritty back then.
Man.
So it would take one good time for somebody to put a hit on them, like a Steve Atwater, somebody to hit them going across the middle. One good time.
Yeah.
You know what?
You know
Brian
who
Dawkins
remind me?
catching.
The person who play like that, we picked him up, but he probably just gonna be a special team player. Thompson from San Diego State, safety.
He's
He a
gonna be a
hard
special
hitter
teams
like
player.
that. He a hard hitter like that, safety, bro. If he could somehow kind of get to ready to play here, you know, at least practice squads, some type of shit, special team, you know,
They can do something.
man, bro, if he could kind of feel it, because he a hard hitter like that. Like you just said, Atwater, man, he a hitter
He's
like
an
that.
old school type safety. I don't know if his skill set would transition for him to get.
Man, Wink is a whisperer. Wink is a
For
whisperer.
real though. Hey. Yeah,
No,
get the best.
That's why I think the Beavers is going to start.
Wink is a whisperer. Beavers will start.
I would love for him to start, really.
Beavers is a monster, man.
Hey, our front seven. I just made a video about it. Our front seven could be one of the best.
It's ready,
man.
It's ready.
I think
and then
our
rotational pieces are ready.
Right.
Bro, Hinton, look, think about it. Hinton was with the Wolverines with two of the top D-line that went in the draft. And we picked him up undrafted. You know what I'm saying? He ready to fill in. I hope Fox makes the team too out of North Carolina because he gets in the backseat.
I think he beats out O'Shane Zimenez. I think he beats out O'Shane Zimenez and makes him to the roster. I think our edge rushers are going to be Roche, Ojulari,
McFadden, man. We need McFadden in there too.
McFadden is going to be in there for the teams that love to run those drag routes and everything with those fast receivers.
He could get
we got a set. This is the cool thing about this team. You might not see it in the first year. You might see it in the first year.
I think it's gonna be this year, man. I think as soon as they put them pads on, Wink ain't gonna expect nothing less. Dabble trying to keep his job. So shit, we're gonna cut off the fat and we're gonna keep the steel on steel because steel sharp as steel. Iron with iron.
You really want to know what I think they're doing, especially with the defense. They're making a defense to where they can play a team the way they want to play them. And
whichever way, versatile.
Exactly. That's why he said he wanted a bunch of versatile pieces.
Dogs.
If you want a power run team, Beavers is going to be in there the most of the game.
Hell yeah.
So when we play Tennessee, look for Beavers to get most of the snaps opposite of Blake Martinez because we got Derrick Henry trying to run out there.
Man, we got Thielen Aziz. That's when we play LT on both sides.
Right. When we play the Cowboys, look for Beavers to get a lot of snaps.
We're gonna kill the Cowboys
because of Ezekiel Elliott. But then when we switch and play somebody like the Eagles who has Miles Sanders, look for them to play McFadden a little bit more because McFadden likes to slip out. Yeah, McFadden likes to slip out, and he has a better cover skill than what Beavers has as far as like man to man.
That's why we really.
I really think these guys are the real deal because they're building a team. Because look, when you got the team that loves the pass, look for Jihad Ward to play that
Ward
that
is
nose
tackle. He gonna be in there. Ward gonna get.
Look for Ward to play that edge role, not the edge, but the defensive tackle role, and look for them to take out.
He gonna stuff up the middle. Ward gonna stuff it up.
Yeah, look for. Damn, what's the defensive tackle we drafted for Clemson? Dexter Lawrence. Look for him to be pulled out. No, look for Dexter Lawrence to be pulled out in favor of Jihad Ward when we play teams like the Chiefs or somebody that can open it up and really throw that ball. We want to get pressure up the middle with Jihad Ward. But when we play teams that are rough and tough and want to run the ball up the middle against us, we're going to put in Dexter Lawrence. We're going to put in Ellis. We're going to put in
all the players play kind of like you said, diverse, different positions, do everything that the next player could do. You see what I mean? We're going to mix it up in so many different ways because that's just how Wink does. Wink just mixes it up like that.
There could be a formation with all three of them cats on the field.
He's gonna have such a good rotation, man. He's gonna He's gonna rotate them players, man. They ain't never gonna be tired because our offense is finally
Right,
move the
right,
chains. They're finally
right.
gonna
That's
score.
what the Bills
They're
did.
at least gonna get a field goal. I guarantee you, we're at least gonna get plenty of field goals. I guarantee you. Each drive is at least a field goal. Shit.
I'm telling you, man, they make it to where you're gonna have a fresh team on the field almost
Yeah,
at all
yeah.
times.
On offense and defense in the trenches. They
Right.
look, because when you got Gronkowski, Feliciano, Lewinsky, you got Izudu, you got Thomas Neal, man, that bro. Listen, man, that shit sound all-star to me. That sound real all-star compared to the bums we had for the past 4-5
Right.
years. Anything is amazing. I promise you.
Fucking Hernandez.
Man, fucking
Hernandez,
The Mauler.
Billy Price.
Hernandez the Mauler.
Man,
Billy
That dude-
Price,
that dude
Nate
was-
Solder.
That dude was all right, man. But
Solder took
I
all
mean,
that money and ran.
You are
He
not
took
Man,
allowed
all
to
that
much
say
money.
those
hey, he robbed
names.
Mara blind.
You are not allowed to say those names. Will Hernandez is Waffle House as much as he
Man,
got
House,
pancake.
We can't.
Denny's.
Nate Solder is IHOP as much as he got
We will
pancake.
not go eat there. Never.
Yeah, them dudes weren't even fucking football players. Now
Man,
watch the
bro.
crazy shit. Watch they will go somewhere else and get coached up by a competent coach and be fucking players.
Mhm.
Amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of players that did that though.
But-
they left the
but-
Giants and went somewhere else and did good.
But Lou, we were talking about right before you got back on, man. I just want you guys to just take a just look at what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
actually building
Trenches.
a team to where the trenches they have pieces they can keep
Rotation.
moving in and out the
Fresh
whole
guys, yep.
game, and they got fresh guys coming at you all game long. And then
the best
on
part.
the flip side, the best part about it is they have a set. Yeah, the Titans. I think the Titans are gonna be like, okay, them boys were ready that game. Hopefully, we can pull out the win. But they're building a team to where they can play you however you want to play. That's
Right.
what Wink meant by he say he's gonna dictate to the
Dictate.
offense.
To the
What they
offense.
can and can't
Right.
do. Yep.
You're gonna have to adjust up.
They gonna have to adjust
if
to
you're
us.
a power running team, we got the power players to come in there
We
and
gonna
whoop your
bust them in
ass.
the
If you
mouth.
keep trying,
Titans
yeah,
are
if you
power,
keep
man.
trying to bring your
Flat,
stupid ass and
hard
run the
hitting,
ball
Belton
against
hard
us,
hitting.
right? We gonna
McKinney
keep
hard
knocking
hitting.
his ass until he goes out the game and say, "Coach, I can't do it no more."
Dex, yeah, sexy Dex. Yeah, he hard hitting.
And
They look.
watch what I tell you. You
Yeah,
might
you right.
not see the whole plan during the first year,
Nah, it's gonna be
but
the
they
first
may
year.
surprise us and go 11
It's gonna be this
6. Who
year.
knows?
It's gonna be this year. It's gonna be
But
good.
if they
man.
get another draft class like they did this year, next
Nah,
year,
we won't.
got
We'll have a good
$100,000
draft,
next
but not high.
I'm just talking about just have a good draft,
Yeah,
not
we'll
the
have
high
good
picks.
draft.
I'm just talking
Yeah,
about
we
just
ain't
have a
gonna have
good draft.
We're gonna have a good draft
Yeah.
though.
Maybe
Definitely.
we get a number one corner in next year's draft in the first round.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
that's
sure.
the last piece that we need, or we
For
need
sure.
to get a receiver. Who knows?
I think this year, man. Like honestly, to your point, all those look, everything is solid with what you said, and the best thing about it is some of them high contracts we could get off because we got
Kenny
fresh
Golladay.
young talent to replace
You
it.
Right.
I'm talking
Right.
about get off of some of them high contracts that we got and slide some of them young, second year players that did good that first year and come on.
That's
in.
why I'm not mad about them going after a veteran. Like the whole team is just gonna be terrible without a cornerback. No, you let them young boys play and you see
Let
what
them
you
play.
got.
Yeah.
Them boys hungry,
Fly
man.
gonna
Yeah.
get the second. He gonna get
Them
he
boys
gonna be on number
listen-
2. He gonna be on number
Listen
2.
to what Dory Jackson said. He said them boys know they got to step up, and
Yeah.
they know if they step up, they're gonna get the play. So you gonna get your best effort from all them boys.
I like
And
Fly
whoever
at number
comes-
2.
Right.
You don't think they want that CB1 money?
Oh yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
said
Them
there's
niggas
gonna
got
be some
chains
fights
and
in
diamond
training
teeth
camp.
and shit.
absolutely.
There are going to be a lot of fights in training camp, bro. If they go out there hard, like I'm
They gonna
expecting
be
them to
after
do,
it.
there's going to be some fights in training camp, bro. There was one in OTAs.
Yeah,
It's going to be a fight.
Man,
Watch
It's real
watch
competitive.
what I tell you.
It's real
Thibodeau and Andrew
competitive.
Thomas are going to get into it.
yeah. Thomas is
Thibodeau and
gonna put
Andrew
him on
Thomas
ice.
is going to get into it.
Thomas
'Cause
gonna
for
put him
one-
on ice.
For one, Thibodeau is trying to mark his territory. This dude is next. I'm glad he's a Giant, but
He
he's
is
the next
next.
great whatever
He is,
he's going to
but
be.
Thomas is real solid, man.
But Thomas has to prove that he can stay healthy, and Thomas has to prove, hey, look, young buck, I've been here for 3 years. I've been doing this. You're
He's
not
looking
gonna
like
come
the
in here.
next Trent Williams, really.
Yeah, you're not gonna come in here and just disrespect me like you trying to do, and they're gonna fight. I'm telling you.
My
that dude,
question:
man,
does
Thibodeau is
Neil
trying
beat
to
out?
mark.
Look, does Neil beat out Thomas at the left tackle?
No, you put Neil at right tackle and you leave
And let it
Thomas
be
at
No,
left
easy.
tackle.
And let it
Yeah.
be
Thomas
easy,
is
huh?
left tackle.
Yeah, because right tackle, he played right tackle and he did
He
well at
played right
Alabama at
tackle.
right
He played
tackle.
both. He can do both.
Yeah, he played both tackles and both guard positions. So
Good. He good all
you
over the
let
field, man.
you let Andrew Thomas play the position he's been playing for them for 3 years, and he's
I
been the
let him
only
keep it.
bright spot on that offensive
Right.
line.
I let him keep it. Yeah. I
Yeah,
let him keep it. But who you gonna
because
start? Gonna start Feliciano, Gronkowski, or you gonna put Zito on
the starter,
rotation?
I think
Glowinski's gonna start.
the
Yeah,
starting
Glowinski gotta
five,
be.
the starting five offensive linemen. You can mark this
And
down.
Feliciano at center.
It's going to be Thomas left tackle,
Yep.
Izudu left guard, Feliciano
Nah,
center,
Zito.
Glowinski. Yeah, Izudu left guard. He's going to
I
start
don't
at
think
left
they're gonna
guard.
put him in just yet. I don't think.
You
I think they're
crazy.
gonna put.
Only reason why he wasn't getting first reps at guard is because Andrew Thomas was hurt and they put him at
Yeah,
left
Andrew
tackle.
Thomas.
That tells
They
you how
put him at
much they
left
like him.
tackle.
They didn't put Cunningham or anybody at left tackle. They didn't put any other
I
tackle.
like
They put the
Zito.
guy that was slotted
Man,
for guard
Zito
at
gets
left
to the
tackle.
next level fast. He gets to that linebacker
Right.
real fast.
And if we're doing the pulling system, he's the best player to put
Man,
out there because
he
Lemieux
gets to
cannot
them
pull.
linebackers
Yeah,
quick.
Lemieux can't pull. You mean
Lemieux
yeah.
trash.
I definitely am too.
Izudu
Though.
got the athleticism to pull.
Lemieux need to go in. He'll get in like 2 or 3 plays, and that's it. Get him out the game.
It's going
He's
to be
just
left tackle Thomas, Izudu left guard,
I like his.
Feliciano center, right guard
He got
Glowinski,
coached
right
by
tackle
Big
Neal.
12 Mac Brown. Yeah, Big 12 football, Big Texas. You know, that's how we do. So,
Right.
yeah.
And like I said, that proves how much they like the kid because they didn't put another tackle at left tackle to play
I
with
was
the first.
thinking
They
that.
put
Yeah.
Izudu
I like
there at
it.
left tackle. So
I
only
like
reason why
it.
he wasn't getting left guard reps is because the left tackle position was open and they put Izudu in there to give him some reps.
Yeah,
So
it's true. It's true.
Shane Lemieux is just going to be a backup unless he pulls something out his ass during
He gonna be
training
in
camp and
rotation.
preseason.
Yeah,
He's going to be a rotational piece.
Yeah, because he plays all positions, so he could be rotation.
He plays the center, left guard, and right
Yeah,
guard.
he could
So
play
he's a good
rotation. Just give him a
piece.
breather. You know how it is. Give him a breather. He got a little ankle injury. Let him get in there a little bit. But I really think our best bet gonna be that heavy tight end set, man.
Yeah,
heavy tight end set.
Bellinger's another blocker. Bellinger's gonna be a tight end one.
That because but it ain't even about the blocking though. They run routes and get separation. The way they run routes and get separation, and they're so long that you could throw the ball so far ahead of them, and they'll just yank it. You see what I mean? They keep the defender on their back. When they run that way, they keep the defender on their back. They get open, and it's gonna be to where we thinking Barkley. Man, it's gonna be a lot of play action on first down, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why not. You know what I mean? Play action on first down. Go deep with Galladay. I mean, we paid him all the money. Let him run a sprint.
Shotgun formations.
Yeah, shotgun for sure. Oh,
we're gonna see a lot. I think we're gonna see a lot more explosive plays this year.
Yeah, a lot of motion, a whole bunch of motion. It's gonna be a lot of motion to see what the defense is in. So I just think Jones got the talent. He just hasn't had the play calling or the coaching. So that shows.
Eric Garrison said Interior's still questionable. JC Trader patches that up. I just don't think they're going to go that route because they want to see what they have from these young guys.
That's the reason why they got them.
It would make sense if we were a team that were contending for a Super Bowl. You'd be like, yeah, center is the last thing that we need. Let's get JC Treader in here. Let's get rolling. But we're not even considered to be a winning team this year. I think we're going to shock a lot of people.
What if we 6-4 by week 10?
And center was the weak position. I think they will pull the trigger. If they see that we have a favorable schedule in the beginning of the season, we're like 6-4, or let's say 7-3. We beat the Packers or the Ravens, and we beat all the teams that we're supposed to beat. And if we're 7-3 by the by the 10th week, shit, we're in the lead. I think we're in the lead of the division. And say if Feliciano somebody gets hurt and Treader's still out there, I think they do it.
Yeah, they
because it would make sense. It would make sense.
I think that's why they opening that cap too, so they can have it.
Yeah, it would make sense. If this team is proving that, hey, look, we're way better than what people thought we would be, and these boys are ready to make a playoff push, yeah, I think they pull the trigger. I don't think they hesitate.
But the crazy thing is us going into camp right now. we're in the best position we've been in years.
In a
man.
long time.
I'm talking about good coaches on every level, real coaches, proven coaches.
Right.
Play calling's gonna be where it need to be.
Yeah.
They scouted. All of them have been a part of organizations that have scouted to the top of its ability. You see what I'm saying? Real good scouting, real good productivity. So that's what they've known to do. Dabble's gonna come and he gonna run it his way. Jones better get on the ship, because if he ain't on the ship the right way, he gonna get gone. They gonna get rid of him.
And they already have a plan in place for that. So
Hell yeah, Bryce Young.
I mean, all the people that are just going off the wall saying, "Oh, you can't be optimistic about the Giants." This is answering Jeff Maldo 76 question. He said, "What's good, fellas? Second time on here, loving the content, but fellas, I'm a beat down Giants fan. Should I really be optimistic?" Yes, you should. Because first of all,
it's just factual.
It is the actual fact that Joe Judge. It was an actual fact that Joe Judge and Jason Garrett were trash. Jason Garrett can't get a job, and Joe Judge is already people are already complaining about getting him out the Patriots. So that tells you that these two guys were our leaders on offense.
Right.
We had bad scouting from the GM, his old ass. Shit, I'm old too. Yeah, Dave Gettleman. We had bad scouting. We had scouts that were giving out information on who we wanted to get.
Right.
They got those people out of here. They played the oldest trick in the book. They put something out about Kadarius Toney, and it got out to the media, and they found out who it was because the person that they told put it out there in the media. It was like, okay, you're gone.
Gotta go. That's true though.
You want to know how I know that they did that? You want to know how I know that they did that? Because nothing as bad has been said about Kadarius Toney by anybody. They say he's been doing everything right from the beginning. So they made that shit up to get the mole out the damn building, and that's what they did.
That's true.
That's a mob. That's a mob type shit. It's the easiest trick in the book, but that's a mob type shit.
True.
They got the people out of there. Now they done brought in a whole new scouting team, so Joe Shane is able to do his job even better the next go around. They didn't give Daniel Jones his 5th-year option. Every Giants, you see, he sucks. That's why they know. They didn't give him his 5th-year option. So just in case he does suck, you're not tied to him for another year. You just franchise him. His 5th-year option was $22 million. If you franchise him, it's only $26.26 million. So $4 million is worth the risk. $4 million is worth the risk. If he balls out this year, that means. If he balls out this year, that means we are set.
Yeah.
Now we're only looking for the few little holes that we have after this season. That's why I want the dude to succeed, because if he balls out, we've won.
We definitely are.
That means we are ready to go if this dude balls out, because we put an offensive line in front of you. We're making this defense a whole lot better. If this defense could get people off the field on third downs, which they will be able to with Ojulari and Thibodeau.
Off the field for nothing.
Right. No, I don't think you're gonna see anymore where people are getting consistent 3rd and 13s and 3rd and 14s against us because they're able to just sit here and do this until somebody breaks open in the zone. No, we coming after your ass this year,
putting you on your head.
Right. A lot of these damn Giants fans, they not thinking outside the box. They
about to put them on their head.
I believe we're the last of the Mohicans of the old school Giants fans, where we saw what good football was.
Oh yeah,
I think a lot of these fans have just been here the Odell Beckham years. I think most of these fans that come at us have just been here since the Odell Beckham years when we were losing.
Man,
and that's the only thing they know.
Football. Man, that's all I know. Texas football, man. That's it. We're in the heart.
And a lot of these fans don't know what winning football looks like. A lot of these fans don't know what a winning culture looks like. This is the same type of stuff Tom Coughlin was doing.
Man, I hate
the same type of stuff they were doing.
Yeah. Coughlin, he shot himself in the foot and got himself escorted out.
He got himself escorted out because he butted heads with Mara. Mara wanted to do a certain thing, and Tom Coughlin like, no, we've been doing this for over 10 years, bro.
I think the way we did Mara and Eli, man,
2 Super Bowls.
That was like a black cat that we ran off, man.
Yeah, it was. We ran them both off. And first, we didn't protect Eli.
Right.
Second, you ran Tom Coughlin off because your boy Ben Wackadoo, that's who you wanted in there because you thought that he was the future. And then you turn around and don't even give him the quarterback that he wanted in Patrick Mahomes because you felt bad about doing Eli. Yeah, you wanted to because you wanted to make up for doing Eli Manning wrong. You wind up missing out on Mahomes. Now, will Mahomes have the same type career that he had with the Chiefs? I don't think so.
Nah,
Because Ben McAdoo's not Andy Reid.
hell no.
And the Chiefs definitely weren't the Giants. The Chiefs were a ready-made
Andy Reid
team.
paid his dues.
Yeah.
Right.
Andy Reid paid his dues. He should have been had a Super Bowl back with the Eagles.
Right. So a lot of these, I gotta start. I gotta start giving some of these fans a reprieve because they probably young and the only thing they know is the Odell Beckham years, and that's why they cheer for Odell Beckham so hard because he's exciting. That's why they cheer for Saquon Barkley so hard because he was exciting. He was one of the only reasons why you were watching the Giants at the time, and I get it. But I'm an old school fan, man. I was cheering for Kerry Collins' raggedy ass when he was here when he took us to
Man,
the Super Bowl.
look, Daniel Jones is gonna be the next Alex Smith.
And that's not a bad thing.
That's all
That's
we need.
not a bad
That's
thing.
all we need.
And
Alex
we're
Smith was
kinda
horrible
built-
with the Niners. Look,
We're
Alex
kind of
Smith was
built
horrible
just like
with
the
the Niners.
49ers were
The
doing
first
back in
pick.
the day.
Remember the first pick? He was horrible with the Niners. Horrible
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
years. Horrible.
Because
He
the
finally
coaching
got
staff
real
that was
coaching. There you go. That's what I'm. My whole point is that that's where we at. We got the coaching. We got the right people. We got the right shit. We there now. And he gonna
What
turn
happened
into the
to-
next Alex Smith.
I mean, you making a great point. Look what happened to his career when Mike
Blossom.
Singletary was fired. And they brought
Blossom.
Jim Harbaugh that
Went
knows how
all
to
the
work
way
with a
up.
quarterback.
All the way up.
He went from one of the biggest bust ever to
all
almost a
the way
Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Couldn't,
If
man,
it
he
wasn't
was
for
over.
us-
You heard him on every station. They talked about him all day long.
Right. Same thing they're doing with Daniel Jones. And to be honest with you, they was doing the same thing to Josh Allen before he developed under Brian Daboll. Josh Allen had worse stats than Daniel Jones in his first 2 years. A lot of
True.
people don't want to acknowledge that.
True. He did.
This man did not throw a 300-yard game in his first 2 years. But
He
as
was
soon,
trash. He was real
as they
trash.
put that system in place, and as soon as they got Stephon Diggs and them boys over there, he threw for 400 yards in like
Beasley.
8 games in one season.
Beasley was a key piece to them.
They brought
Beasley.
Beasley, they brought
And
Davis,
Robinson
they
is
brought
way
Diggs.
better than Beasley.
Yeah.
Shit. The receivers we got are better than the receivers they got over there.
Oh yeah, because they more talented.
Gibran Roger, he says, please don't say we got the right people now to Shane and Dabo prove it to us. I'm
Man, it's gonna happen.
I'm this type of person, man.
You can see.
That's a true statement, but I'm this type of person, man. I'm not going off the deep end and saying they're going to take us to a Super Bowl. I'm saying they're doing way better than what the last regime
Way
doing,
better.
and I got to
The
give
last
credit where
5
credit
years.
is due. But what happens in life when you're supremely negative all the time? Negative shit is going to keep happening.
That's it.
You keep saying, oh, we're not a good
That's
team.
it.
We barely gonna win 3 games. And then when it happens, you mad. What you
That's
mad
it.
for? You already predicted it. You already said that we were gonna be trash. You already said that we weren't gonna do good. You already said Shane and Dabo
Maybe they
it was
wanted
on their first year. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. No, hindsight is 2020, man. Everybody
Easy.
can be good when they do. You know that saying is so true, bro. Nobody really want to rock with you until you on top.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to go with you through the grind.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be there when you're putting in that work, 24-hour days and whatever they're doing.
Sounds like
But
they-
as soon as Shane and Dabo winning some games, and everybody gonna say Shane and Dabo were the greatest things since sliced bread. But in the beginning, you were clowning them, saying you was like Dave Gettleman for drafting Robinson in the second round.
Uh-huh.
Nobody wants to go through the process. I'm the type of guy, I love the process. I love going
That's
through the
the
process
grind.
because that's the
grind,
best
man.
part.
Yeah,
That's the best
grind.
part.
The grind, man. The scouting,
It's
the
gonna
putting
be
it together, the bouncing ideas back and forth, the
Right.
practicing hard, playing hard. The
What
you know,
do you remember when you win the
Yeah.
championship?
yeah,
You don't just
the
remember
grind.
winning the championship. You remember the grind, man. I remember when we were trash about 2 years ago.
Trash. Just like
And the
our
only thing you
07
gonna
run,
talk
remember? Our 07
Yeah.
run, they were, oh, Eli, and he the worst. And then next thing you know it, we were mediocre all year long, under 500. And then we got on that 8-game winning streak on the road and everything, all the way to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
You think Michael Strahan, Eli Manning, and them talk
Out of
about?
TSU, Michael Strahan, right down
Right.
the street, TSU. Yeah.
Do you think they talk about just winning the championship, or do you think they talk
The
about when
grind.
Eli was getting his head knocked off his rookie year and they thought that Eli was trash? I think they talk about that a little bit more than what the championship was, because the championship, it means that's the end. You got to where you wanted to be. So the only thing you're going to have memories of is the grind getting to the champion. Man, I remember when coach was teaching me how to do this, and I learned that shit, man. That shit really did work. You don't just say, oh, we won the championship and that's it. No, you talk about the whole process. You talk about the whole process. And that's what this fan base is missing. You talk about the process of getting to the championship. Yes, that is true. Joe Shane and Dabo, they haven't proven anything yet. But the only thing they have proven to me is that they're more competent than what we had.
More competent.
Right. They're more competent than what we had.
That's facts. Yeah.
You mean to tell me I can't say that?
Right. They've definitely proven that already.
So what I'm supposed to say? Oh, we gonna suck until they win. They'll be like, oh yeah, we're great. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of guy.
I was like, they want us to be trash or something. Like, I don't know.
If I rock with you, I rock with you. I rock with you during your bad times. I rock when you rock with you during the process, and then I'm gonna rock with you when we win.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and wait until you win to be like, yeah, man. No,
That's
I ain't
called
like
being
that,
a stand-up guy. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
A lot of these cats out here, man, they don't want to go through the process, man. It's a struggle, man. That's the memories. When you struggle when you little, and then you make it when you at the top. What do you think you talk about, man? I remember when we was eating serve sandwiches back in the day, cuz you actually kind of miss it a little bit, because those are the times that you were working together. Those are the times where y'all were coming up with plans on how to get this bread to get up out of the hood. That's the process. That's the memories. That's why life is the way it is. That's why the Most High gives us life, to have those memories. I never want to rock with a person that just want to rock with me when I'm on top. You're a yes man. You really ain't even a yes man. I can't really say why I want to call you on here on air. I don't want nobody like that around me. Why you think I rock with Ty's? Ty's been rocking with me since the beginning. Hardest working man on Twitter. When we get to the top and get the damn entertainment channel, guess what, Taj? Man, I remember when you was posting stuff on Twitter all damn day for free, but now you getting paid to put stuff on Twitter. That's the process.
Yeah.
I ain't never been no type cat like that to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait till you get on and then I'm gonna come rock with you. No, man, get the fuck away from me, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm the type of cow that will knock you the fuck out. Get away from me, bro. Because when I was struggling, you had nothing for me. You didn't even have confident, positive words to give me. You could at least done that. Hell, positive people are needed. The old mojo down the street that keep telling you to keep going and keep going. Shit, you needed him in that process. Because the days where you didn't feel like keep going, he was right there telling you to keep going. You got this. That means the world to some people. Shit crazy, man. Y'all got to get out that negative stuff, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm gonna just sit back and wait and see, and then when they win the Super Bowl, yeah. No, man. No, you keep your ass right over there where you was when you was talking about me when we were down, when you didn't believe in me.
Yeah, that's like with Daniel Jones. Like if Daniel Jones becomes good, like shit like that would happen. Yeah.
The same people that are doing this to Daniel Jones are some of the same people that are saying the same shit about Eli. But as soon as Eli won us a Super Bowl and won us 2 Super Bowls, now Eli's the greatest New York Giant quarterback of all time. You weren't saying that when he was going through this process. You were saying get rid of him. Same thing with Tom Coughlin. Man, he's probably the best coach in Giants history. But you wanted to get rid of him after his second year. You were saying that he was trash. But all of a sudden, he wins us a couple of Super Bowls. Now everything's changed. I thought he was trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you ain't got no vision, man.
Yeah. But did you see the article I sent y'all in the private chat? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same article like that I sent y'all in the group chat with Joe Judge and them.
Yeah. Hey, Lou, if you there, Tommy need the link again. I think he his phone went out or something. But hold it down
Well,
for
I'm about
1
to cut
second.
it short in a minute anyway, because I gotta be at work in the morning, and I've been pulling doubles. They killing me. For real.
Well,
like I'm
well,
sitting here
sorry to
about
go
to
on.
fall
Sorry,
asleep. Shit.
yeah, sorry to go on that rant, man. But that
No, it was needed. Pat don't never go on the rant. When he do, it was well deserved. So y'all better listen.
like seriously, Lou, I ain't never been no type cat like that, man. I'm gonna wait till you get on and then I'm gonna rock with you. No, man. I love the process, man. I want to see the dude come up, man. Those are memories, bro. And that's crazy to me, man.
Right, Joe Judge can't even run practice right anyway.
Right. So if he can't run practice in OTAs, how the hell was he gonna run a team in the regular season?
Facts.
This is really gonna fall Bill Belichick though, like the fact that how that they brought him back in New England. That's really gonna fall Bill Belichick as well.
Y'all cats just want to just look at the end result and then make. No, I gotta see exactly what happened. If this cat was working with an offensive coordinator who didn't like the head coach, and the head coach didn't know what the hell he was doing, and the offensive line was trash, and your top offensive lineman got hurt, all your receivers are hurt, your star running back is hurt. What the hell is he supposed to do? And you seen what happened when he got hurt. Glennon and Fromm. Yep. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to see and hear. I saw it. I was like, man, Daniel Jones can't be that bad.
Right. He made Daniel Jones literally made Joe Judge, Jason Garrett's offense look average because the best the offense can get is average. Like shit.
Right. But I'll be right back, man. But I think that just needed to be said to all these negative Giants fans. Yeah, I'm not saying keep the same energy, but I just gotta see. You gotta love the process, man. It's a process, bro. All these bad years that we had when we won the Super Bowl, those bad years are gonna be one of the first subjects you talk about right after we won the Super Bowl. It's gonna be because it's a process. Those are the memories. I remember when we were shit. I remember when we were doing quarterback sneaks back to back. You're gonna remember that stuff, man. Just because the process isn't ending the way you want it to immediately doesn't mean it's not going to be good in the future. Hell, the Lions are still waiting. The Vikings are still waiting. The Bengals are still waiting. They finally got there again and failed again. Think about that. The Eagles waited forever till Nick Foles finally got that Super Bowl. Imagine being a Lions fan. You fans want to put bags over your faces and everything like you ain't never won nothing. Go be a Lions fan. Go be a Lions fan and watch your franchise do probably the best running back of all time, dirty, and the best receiver of all time if you would have kept playing, dirty. And then watch the quarterback that you talk so much shit about go to another team that was competent and win the Super Bowl right after he left you. Mm-hmm. How shitty does a Lions fan feel right now?
Same way Tiki Barber feels.
Exactly. A lot of y'all guys, Tiki Barbers.
I think I'm going to end it here, man. I'm tired. I don't want to fall asleep in the middle of a live. But thank all you guys for support, and thank you for rocking with us, for subscribing, for commenting, for interacting with us. Share this video, hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button if it's your first time, and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I make a video. But aside from that, guys, I really want you guys to know. Ain't no chat, no like, just action. All my in front of these hatching. You already know. Pop
popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champs.
Y'all know what it is.